This is Gadget Stop 321, and today I'm going to review the Sony Vaio E11. Now, the serial number for this laptop is SVE11135CXW for the white, and it's CXB for the black model. I like the white model because I like this kind of wraparound design that Sony has come up with. To me, it looks like an Ultrabook. This is not an Ultrabook. It's too thick and chunky in the back to fall into the range of what you would consider an Ultrabook, but it looks nice. I like the design. It's 0.9 inches in the back, but it doesn't look that tall because you've got this space where the battery, the compartment that holds the battery, is thicker, but Sony's done a good job of masking the thickness of the back. I love that. Now, this is an Ultraportable that kind of falls in between a netbook that is plasticky like this, but uses a Atom processor, and the Ultrabooks have the thinner design and the faster processors. You can get an Ultraportable like this with a faster processor. You can get a Core i3, a Core i5, whatever type of processor you want. I got this with a dual-core AMD processor, and for my purposes, that was good enough. Now, the exterior is kind of plasticky. The top is a glossy, pearly white, and if you don't like plastic, you might not like this. To me, it doesn't bother me. If you open it up, the interior is pearly white plastic also, but it's a matte finish. So that's good for the palm rest here, and for the trackpad, you're not going to be leaving fingerprints. Now, one characteristic of a Ultrabook is it has the SSD. You'll have quicker boot times. This is an Ultraportable. It's got your standard spinning hard drive. This model has a nice big 750 gigabyte hard drive, but it's going to slow down your boot time. So let's test that real quick. Alright, and while that's booting up, well, not too bad. We're already starting here. While that's booting up, I do want to mention battery life on this computer is not that great. I tested it a few days ago. Let me stop. That was 20.4 seconds. So that's not bad. Booting in 20 seconds. I've just gotten it, as you use it, I'm sure, it'll slow down a little bit. But if you keep your hard drive cleaned up and your start screen cleaned up, it'll get better. The battery will last for about 3 hours on the E11 under heavy usage. That means watching videos, downloading apps. But under normal usage, that might be web browsing or editing documents, you'll probably get more than that. The fact that this is not a touchscreen laptop, but that it does have Windows 8, might be a major issue for some people. I'm going to review Windows 8 on a non-touchscreen laptop in another video, but you may want to try this out in a store before you make a purchase like this. I had played with different computers at Best Buy, and I felt like I could live with Windows 8 on a non-touch screen. It's just going to be a personal preference. It's something that you need to try. Another thing I need to mention is the fan. As soon as you turn this laptop on, the fan starts running. See if you can hear it. And it runs all the time. There's one fan that vents out this side, and you may have a little air venting through the keyboard. It doesn't feel uncomfortably hot, but the fan does run constantly. I've never used this laptop that the fan wasn't running. So that's one issue. If fan noise bothers you, this probably isn't a laptop that you would enjoy using. Another thing I want to mention is I don't normally shut this laptop down. I just close it and put it into sleep mode. Let's see, I'll wait until the fan stops running, which may take a while. While I'm waiting on that, I'll let you see the charging cord. And look at the power brick for it. Tiny little power brick. So it's really portable. You can carry it along with you. There, the fan just now turned off. Now, you're not going to open this with one hand. But all I have is one hand. So that makes things kind of inconvenient. Alright. And you see it's already on. If I don't shut it down and just let it sleep all night long, I've checked it and the battery will drain 4 or 5% per evening. So if you're going to leave it off for a few days, go ahead and shut it down. If you're just shutting it down for a couple hours or for one evening, it wouldn't hurt it just to let it close the lid and let it sleep. The battery will last for about 3 hours on the E11 under heavy usage. That means watching videos, downloading apps. But under normal usage, that might be web browsing or editing documents, you'll probably get more than that. The screen on the E11 measures 11.6 inches diagonally. It's a glossy finish, so you can see the glare on it. The bezel around the outside is also a black glossy material, but I think it looks good. One of the things I hate about my desktop computer at school and my old netbook that I had was that it took forever to boot up Microsoft Word. So let's take a look at this, how long it takes it to boot up Microsoft Word. That was nice. It takes several seconds on my desktop computer at work, which is super slow, and my old netbook, super slow. To be honest, on my Ultrabook that I gave to my daughter, I think it takes even longer to boot up on that, and it's got a Core i3 processor, so this is nice. I'm happy with the E11. It was affordable. I bought it directly from the Sony store. The list price was $450, but they had a promotion going that if you applied for a Sony credit card, you would receive $100 credit toward your balance after the first purchase. So I did that, and that basically put the cost of the Sony Vaio E11 down to $350, which I think is a fair price for this laptop. If you are looking for something like a netbook, but with a little bit more power than a netbook, I think this would be the laptop for you. If you're looking for the design of an Ultrabook, that metal, sturdy exterior, this may not be the laptop you're looking for. Now, as always, if you found this video helpful, make sure that you like and subscribe.